listeners, how are you? I hope that you all are doing very well at your home. Here I am Mujahidul Islam, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Milestone College. Today I shall discuss the scene passage of Rajshahi Board 2019. After reading the passage, we shall discuss about MCQ question which has come in the board, and then we shall talk about question answers, and at the same time I shall suggest you how you can write your answer to get good marks. Remember that in writing answer in this item, you have to be very thoughtful and careful. You must understand the passage very clearly. While writing the answer, you have to show that you have understood the passage properly. Don't just copy and paste as your answer. If you just copy and paste in writing answer, you will not get good marks. You will just get only 4 or 5 marks if you just copy and write the answer. But remember, if you can display that you have understood the passage properly, and if your answer is totally creative and from your understanding it has been, if it is very excellent, then you will get 8 or 9 marks out of 10. So there is scope to think about it very carefully, and you have to be very careful and thoughtful while writing the answer. But before going to write answer and giving answer to MCQ question, we have to understand the passage very clearly. So let us see the passage or read the passage and try to understand it properly. The passage is from Unit 7, Lesson 1. As a child, you must have been told to greet your elders and visitors to your home according to your culture and tradition. What does it mean? And what is greet? Greet means if anybody visits your home or if anyone comes to your home, you should welcome them. You should accept them cordially. That is called greeting. And it is our expression or part of our culture to greet the visitors or elders to our home, and it is part of our culture and tradition. Tradition is a society's beliefs and behaviors that are passed down from one generation to another generation. You must also have been taught to be polite in company. In company means when you are in association with someone, when you are in the gathering with someone, and in the company with others, you have to be very polite and keep quiet while others, especially your elders, speak. That means you should be polite and you should be quiet while your seniors are talking. Without their permission, you should not talk while your seniors talk. Possibly, you at times grasped means to show annoyance or objection. Such schooling means training. Such kind of instruction you do not like. Possibly, at times you even protested such disciplining. That means such training you have not accepted this kind of training from your family. Now certainly you know that you cannot always behave in the way you want, especially in the presence of others. What does it mean? It means when you are present with others, you should not talk according to your sweet wills or what you like. You should not tell. there are rules of behavior you have to follow in a company. We are social beings and have to consider the effect of our behavior on others. Even if we are at home and dealing with our family members. That is very plainly stated, and you have understood it, that as a social being we must not say such a thing which may offend or hurt our audience. We have to be very careful and thoughtful even if we talk with our family members. We have two terms to describe our social behavior. We have two terms. Every society has some rules of behavior. Every society follows some manners. And there are two terms to describe those manners and behaviors. Those two terms are etiquette and another is manners. What is etiquette? Etiquette is a French word and it means the rules of correct behavior. Etiquette means rules of correct behavior. In a society, the word manners means the behavior that is considered to be polite in a particular society or culture. So you have clearly understood what is manner and what is etiquette. Let us try to understand more clearly. Manners means polite behavior in a particular society, and etiquette means some rules which you have to follow to show your etiquette. So I think you have understood it, right? Manners can be good or bad. Yes, it can be good or bad. People sometimes you have heard that they have said someone he is a bad mannered person, he is a good mannered person. So manners can be good or bad. For example, it is a bad manners to speak with food in one's mouth. That means you should not talk with others with food in your mouth. Have you ever practiced it? If you have, don't do it because it is a bad manner. No one likes a bad mannered person. So why we should follow manners? Because nobody likes a bad mannered person. And if you are a good mannered person, everybody will respect you, honor you, and think high of you. Remember that etiquette and manners vary. Vary means becomes different from culture to culture. That means etiquette and manners are not same in every society. It can be different. It is obviously different from one society to another society. Which is good in our society may not be good in another society. Or what is appropriate or perfect in another society may not be good or appropriate in our society. So, wherever you go, you must be careful and should learn the manners of that particular society. You have understood clearly why we should be good mannered and why we should practice the rules of etiquette. We learn etiquette and manners from our parents. Here we have learned where we can learn manners or some other things or rules of behavior. We can learn manners from our parents, from our families, and various institutions. What are the various institutions? Institutions are schools, colleges, and professional bodies. That means persons or colleagues of your office or of your organization or of your working places. There are rules of behavior for all kinds of social occasions. You know that every society has its some occasions, has its some festivals. And for every occasion, for every festivals, there are some rules of behavior. And everybody should learn those rules of behavior. And it is important to learn them and practice them in everyday life. And it is very important to learn those manners and etiquettes. Because if you do not learn those manners or etiquettes, you may make mistakes. And then people will laugh at you. People will mock you. people will think mean of you and they will underestimate you. That's why we should be careful and learn which behavior or which dress code or which rules of dealings are appropriate in particular festivals or occasions and which are not, and we must avoid those behaviors, those manners which is not suitable in a particular events or occasions. And so, and we must learn what are those manners and we practice it in our everyday life and be perfect. The manners that are correct in a wedding reception will not do in a debating club. That means that we can do in a wedding ceremony or wedding reception, we cannot do that in a debating society. Therefore, we have to be careful about etiquette and manners. We know how important it is to say please and thank you in everyday life. These are expression of two manners. Thank you. We say thank you when somebody help us, and we say please to request somebody. And it is very important to say thank you, to say please. A few more polite expressions such as pardon me we say when we make some mistakes, or sometimes we say it to draw the attention of others. Excuse me, same. We tell it when we make some mistakes or to draw the attention of others. May I we use to seek permission for others from others. Are bound to make your day smooth and pleasant. So these are some of the expressions, or these are some of the words which we use, and it makes our everyday behavior, everyday dealing smooth and pleasant. We must say these words, we must use these expressions to show good manners and to show politeness with others. There are words, expression, you can see the meaning here, and you can see the meaning of smooth also here. So boys, we have finished the passage. I think that you have understood everything of the passage. And now we shall discuss about the MCQ questions that came in the questions. Let us see. There will be 5 MCQ questions. For each correct answer, you will get 1 marks. And for total 5 correct answer, you will get total 5 marks. Let us see what is written in the question. A number, the word possibly refers to. The word possibly refers to. That means, which is the proper synonym of the word possibly? We have to find here. Really, is it? Perhaps? Exactly? Or eventually? Which one is correct? I think you have guessed the right one. That is perhaps. B number, the best synonym of smooth is. Guess which one is the best synonym of the word smooth? Glossy, uneven, peaceful, or urban? Which one is correct? I think you are thinking about peaceful. Yes, you are right. Now see, therefore we have to be dash about etiquette and manners. We have to be what about etiquette and manners? We have to be judicious, we have to be liberal, we have to be sensitive, we have to be cautious. Which one is correct according to you? I think you have guessed the right one. The accurate answer is cautious. Then D number, the word vary is A oblique N. The word vary is an adverb, a verb, an adjective, a noun. Which one is correct, you think? I think that you are thinking of this one, verb. Yes, you are totally correct. Very is a verb here. E number. If there are elders or visitors at your home, the proper attitude towards them is to. That means if anybody or if elders or visitors come to your home, how you will accept them? See, will you annoy them? No. Will you avoid them? No. Will you accost them? Will you rebuke them? Rebuke means to scold, and accost means to greet, to accept. Which one is correct? It's very easy to guess. It is accost them. That means if anybody comes to your home, you have to accost them. That is good manner. So we have discussed all 5 MCQ questions and answers. Now we shall discuss about the question of this item or of this passage. These are the 5 questions which have come in the industry board in the year 2019. Question number A: what is meant by etiquette and manners? We have learned it, and I think that you can make the right answer now. B number: who likes a bad mannered persons? Who like a bad mannered persons? I don't like. Do you? Give an example of a bad manner. So in the passage there are many examples of bad manner. Read the passage again and you will find an example there. C number: why is it important to learn and practice the rules of behavior in everyday life? D number: where do you learn etiquette and manners from? I have just discussed where we can learn etiquette and manners from. E number: write a few polite expressions mentioned in the passage. Now I shall discuss about the answers, or how we can write the answers of these questions. Let us see. What is meant by etiquette and manners? I have placed the text here so that you can easily guess, read the passage and make your answer. There are 2 terms, etiquette and manners. Etiquette is a French word and it means the rules of correct behavior in a society. The word manners means the behavior that is considered to be polite in a particular society or culture. These are the exact text I have placed here so that you can make answer easily here. So what can be the answer? See, we can write answer this way. Etiquette refers to the set rules of correct behavior in a society, while manners means behaving politely with others in everyday life. B number: who likes a bad mannered person? Who likes a bad mannered person? Give an example of bad manner. So these are the text. If you read this text, you can make answer here easily. But remember that don't copy the text here directly. Read the text and make your own answer. And if you can do that, if you can make your own answer, you will get full marks. Otherwise, you will not get full marks. So what can be the answer here? See, nobody likes a bad mannered person. Talking with food in mouth is an example of bad manner. So I think that you have understood how you have to frame your answer. Question C: why is it important to learn and practice the rules of behavior in everyday life? Here is the text. Read the text. We are social beings and have to consider the effect of our behavior on others. As a social being, you must think about the well-being of others. You have to think if your behavior offends others or not. If it offends others, if there is possibility to offend others, then you have to avoid it. And there is to make your day smooth and pleasant. So why we learn and practice the rules of behavior in everyday life? Here we have got the clue. So what can be the answer here? Let us see. This way we can make our answer here. As a social being, we need to learn and practice the rules of behavior in everyday life. Rules of behavior are important to learn and practice because they make our life smooth and pleasant. You can see easily that I haven't copied anything directly from the text. I have made some modification here, but the information is same. You are at liberty to do this thing. You must not copy anything. You read the text and write in your own style. Then you will get full marks. And while writing the answer, you must show that you have understood the thing properly and you are capable to express your understanding in a proper way. D number, where do you learn etiquette and manners from? Where do you learn etiquette and manners from? See here, this is the text. We learn etiquette and manners from our parents, families, and various institutions such as schools, colleges, or professional bodies. This is the text and you will get the idea of your answer. So read it again and make your answer. What can be the answer? I have prepared one for you and I haven't copied everything directly, but the information is same here. We can learn etiquette and manners from our parents, families, friends. See, friends, the word is not here, but I have used here. You can do it. In schools, colleges, and universities. The word universities is not written here. There is only various institutions, but I have mentioned here universities. You can do it also. We have also learned etiquette and manners from our colleagues. The word colleagues is not mentioned here, but I have used it here. In offices is not mentioned here, I have used. And organizations, the word is not mentioned here, but I have used. In a professional life. So you can easily understood that you have some freedom to use your own ideas, use your own words to express your understanding and show you the depth of your understanding. So I think that you have developed some idea or you have tasked the point which I am going to make you understand. Write a few polite expressions mentioned in the passage. In the passage we have seen, we have come across with some polite expressions. What are those polite expressions? This is the text. See, to say please, thank you in everyday life. A few more polite expressions such as pardon me, excuse me, may I are bound to make your day smooth and pleasant. So these are the there are two sentences which will help you to shape your answer. Let us see what can be the answer here. I have prepared answer like this for you. Some polite expressions mentioned in the passage are please, thank you, pardon me. I have used this word because there is no scope to use any other words, because I am bound to mention this word because I am asked here to mention the expression which is mentioned in the passage. Some polite expressions mentioned in the passage are please, thank you, pardon me, excuse me, etc. These expressions make our dealing smooth and enjoyable. But there is pleasant, I have used the word enjoyable because the word gives us same meaning. We can do it to make things more attractive. So I think that you have understood the passage properly and you have understood how to answer MCQ and how to write answer for the questions adjacent to the passages, and think over it and practice it. I think you will be able to develop your skill to write answer and think critically and make yourself fully confident how to write a good answer. We have come to the end of our lessons. There is a prompt or there is a sentence written for you. Think over it and find answer for it and tell me those answers in the comment box of this video. So what is the question? Think of 5 bad manners which you think people must avoid. Think of 5 bad manners which you think people should avoid and write them in the comment box of this video. If you can write 5 bad manners which people are practicing around us but you don't like, then I will think that you have understood it properly. So boys, we have come to the very end of our lesson, and my last word for you is read the passage again and again and try to understand it properly. And if there is any confusion, if there is any vagueness, talk to your subject teachers, or you can write question for me in the mailbox or in the comment box of the video. I will answer you. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.